I have fought my feelings for too long. I must ask if... Will you merge dragons with me?
Merge dragon?
Indeed. I believe you're the key to unlocking my land's true potential.
You aren't afraid? Oh, but you are, little liar. Don't be a fool and give up before it's too late. Don't be a fool and give up before it's too late. Oh, it's gonna be fun! What? That was it? Boring.
Let me relieve your suffering.
Eyes on the prize, team. Eyes on the prize.
Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
What a joyous moment.
too late. Oh, it's gonna be fun!
Shinies.
Oh, it's gonna be fun! What? That was it? Boring.
Sweet slumber will be ours!
I'll turn you into ash!
We cannot hesitate.
Wow! You have so many monsters under your control!
What's with all this smoke?
A strong cage filled with mind-controlled monsters. And to think all of this is supported by the strength of the Soul Jam. I can see why the historical texts all describe the Golden Cheese Kingdom as extremely powerful. This is impressive.
Impressive. This is the very glory of the Golden Cheese Kingdom.
What should we do with our prisoners? Smoked Cheese Cookie, as the superintendent of this area, what do you think?
To be quite frank with you, I have been pondering the idea of capturing even more monsters and use this force to our benefit. If need be, we may even let these monsters loose at the border of our kingdom to combat any intruders. Like this group of outsiders, for example.
Is that so? I doubt we'll need to go to such lengths, but I would be your divine queen. I wouldn't understand your worries and anxieties. Very well. Let us expand the cage. Will this satisfy you?
My queen, I must also mention that due to the size of the cage, we could only maintain a small number of monsters of lower error rate. Now that the capacity of the cages has grown, however, we have the luxury of capturing every single one of them and replacing them with finer specimens later, if needed.
Another hasty decision? What has made you come to such a conclusion?
To be frank, Your Majesty, seeing a cage so huge, I simply feel impatient to fill it up.
So you are pleased, I see. Well, do as you desire. Perhaps I should have done this for you much sooner.
It is an honor that you entrust this task to me, Your Radiance. I will do my absolute best as the superintendent of the cages. It is my duty to ensure a radiant future for our glorious kingdom.
So are we all done here? Is it time for us to convince you yet?
Surely not. In such an expansive kingdom, there must be tons of stuff to fix. More errors await. Where to next? I'd love for it to be somewhere culturally significant.
Is that so? Are you so eager to explore and admire this glorious kingdom of mine? Let me see. There's still the High Priest Cheesenbird's House of Prayer and Burnt Cheese Cookie's Great Gates. Ah, yes. Let us make our way to the House of Prayer via the avenue beloved by the kingdom's denizens.
Your Majesty, would you go ahead without us? I'd like to discuss a few potential additions to our systems with Smoked Cheese Cookie before we move on.
Is there anything to discuss? Oh, very well. Let's hear it.
Are you saying you don't want me to have a look at those cages?
Smoked Cheese Cookie, pick your battles. You know Mozzarella Cookie's nature. I don't know what tricks you have up your sleeve, Mozzarella Cookie, but I expect you both to behave and join us with haste.
Of course, Your Radiance. We'll reunite in a minute.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence!
All that has changed is the size. The actual cages are exactly the same. I see no need for you to examine it further. So what are your actual intentions?
Oh my cheese! I actually wanted to see the cage, you know, to calculate how many monsters could fit into it. And, Smoked Cheese Cookie, I wanted to check whether your ambitions had grown, just like this cage of yours.
To think you have such suspicions about me. Are you sure the height of your new office hasn't gone to your head?
How amusing. I guess you could see it that way. How could I remain the same after hearing Golden Cheese Cookie's decision? The only one who remains unchanged is her. If we just lock ourselves up inside this place and refuse to act, the Golden Cheese Kingdom will end up collapsing in the most dull way ever. And our ambitious and divine ruler completely refuses to recognize this fact.
I could not agree more. She refuses to listen when we inform her of such dangers. I admit, I was unaware the situation troubled you, Mozzarella Cookie. You showed no signs.
I knew that voicing my thoughts would never change anything, you see. But I realized something when those cookies arrived with such shocking news. If this kingdom ever has to change, it must be now.
Then, what do you think we need to do to help make that happen?
We must work from beyond the kingdom. As for how we'll do this, I have no clue. Just keep this in mind for now. The fact that I brought this up with just the two of us here means that I currently find you, Smoked Cheese Cookie, much more interesting than our ever-radiant queen.
Oh, I see. Of course. You became a denizen of this kingdom purely for fun's sake. So I can't say I'm surprised. Well then, if you promise to keep these thoughts from Golden Cheese Cookie, I'll...
Wow. Then I'll look forward to it.
Behold! I have delivered victory!
Little cookies, you wish to play?
Sorry to break it to you, but all this is scripted and staged.
The sweetest victory.
shall bring you to ruins!
Once again, I face the selfish greed of another.
You aren't afraid? Oh, but you are, little liar.
Sweet slumber! Sweet slumber!
Witness destruction! Is that all?
I can't go all out. That's too easy.
Sorry to break it to you, but all this is scripted and staged.
Sweet slumber! Corrupted be cursed!
What? That was it? Boring. Don't be a fool and give up before it's too late.
Sweet slumber!
Eternal flame!
Sweet slumber! Sweet slumber! Sweet slumber! What a joyous moment!
Oh no, you got tricked? Well, too bad! Everyone lies. We all live for some spicy drama, am I right? Why the long face? We all live for some spicy drama, am I right? Oh! That fresh air!
On one hand,
Sweet flavor my penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
this is my penitence!
Streets are
Have I kept my friends safe?
Sweet flavor my penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
The Radiant Queen always wins.
Chat, something's approaching.
Sweet flavor my penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
This is my penitence!
Like a sneaky beetle. Get out of there! Come on!
The winds of war have guarded us.
Sweet flavor my penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
Purify!
This is my penitence!
The sweetest victory!
Oh, help! These magic wings are...
Sweet flavor my
I'll turn you
penitence!
into ash! Purify!
This is my
Sweet
penitence!
slumber!
The forest has blessed us.
Sweet flavor my penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
What's this? More?
Have I kept my friends safe?
city borders. And let it be known that our cages must not contain any errors of such kind.
Ooh, they got toasted nicely.
Sweet
Turn
slay!
you into ash! Purify!
Sweet slumber will be mine!
Yeah, I always win.
Sweet slay will be mine!
I'll turn you into ash! Hardly a challenge.
Sweet slay will be mine!
I'll turn you into ash!
Have I kept my friends safe?
I don't think
Sweet slay will be
turn you
mine!
into ash!
That was so scary. Behold! I have delivered victory!
What? What's this all supposed to mean?
A tiny Why the long face?
Your passions will only lead to suffering.
Sweet
Purify!
slumber will be
I'll turn you
mine!
into ash!
Sweet slumber will be
I'll
mine!
turn you into ash!
Ooh, they got toasted nicely.
Sweet slumber will
I'll
be
turn you
mine!
into ash!
Sweet slumber will be mine!
I'll turn you into ash!
This is my penitence! Sweet slumber! What a relief!
Let the show begin. The winds of war have guarded us.
Sweet swallow will be penitence! Sweet penitence! All will be mine!
I'll turn you into ash!
The forest has blessed us.
Sweet will be penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
Have I kept my friends safe?
Sweet will be penitence!
I'll turn you into ash! Ooh, they got toasted nicely.
Sweet will be penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
What a relief.
I'll turn you into ash!
sweet slumber.
The Radiant Queen always wins.
There's no end to them. Oh, there's too many.
And now my dough is starting to sting again. Does Miss Dough crumble like ours did too? Is that why she's protecting the sarcophagus?
Hiya! My dough is fine.
Then why isn't she using her dough to fight back? The monsters are attacking her non-stop!
Just whose side are you on? Remember, Golden Cheese Cookie fooled all of us.
Ha! If my soul reconnects to my dough, I'll no longer be able to maintain the Golden City.
But what does that matter, Chirp? Isn't this all just an illusion, Chirp?
My treasures, my world, it all needs to continue existing for all of you to shine as bright as you deserve. Without any sadness or painful memories. I just wanted you all to shine and live to your heart's desire. This is the world where you all live and breathe. How can you tell me to leave it behind?
I can't believe this. I hardly know what she's talking about. What does she want to do?
Her Majesty will never give up on us, no matter what happens. That is the true nature of her greed.
Even if her own dough crumbles to dust. Chirp!
Chirp! Let us all remember what desires do we hold in your hearts.
Sweet slumber vitality.
I'll turn you into ash!
They're going to knock us over at this rate. Ah! What is getting out?
It's heading for the sarcophagus. No! We must stop it!
Is it that cheese bird from earlier? What is it doing?
Go! Go away! Ah!
I have fulfilled my duty.
Sweet slumber
I'll turn
vitality.
you into ash! Purify!
This is my
I'll turn
slumber.
you into ash!
Pull yourself together. It's time to let the Golden City go.
What?
What? So, where are the spoils?
Sweet slumber vitality.
I'll turn you into ash!
The soul jam is mine. I must take care of Golden Cheese Cookie at once.
Move. Move. Securing path.
Who goes there?
Smoked cheese cookie. It's me, mozzarella cookie. I told you I also thought this kingdom needed to change, and even ordered the marzipan cookies to aid you by controlling the citizens.
That's right, that you did. However, were you actually trying to help me?
I see you still do not trust me. I expected this. Well then, I shall lend the marzipan cookies to you. Will that earn your trust?
No. Surrender every last marzipan cookie to me, then I will trust you.
Greedy as ever, I see. Very well. If it's to earn your trust, no sacrifice is too big. Marzipan cookies. Smoked cheese cookie is now your new master. As you've done for me, you must now follow his command.
Mozzarella Cookie has transferred her administrator status to you. Will you accept?
Very good. I accept.
Transfer complete. Checking status of new administrator. Beep. Smoked cheese cookie status unstable. In the event that the administrator's status is unstable, the marzipan cookies will be forced to protect the administrator. Protection measures initiated. Protect. Protect.
What? This is... Let me go! Let me go now! Monsters, attack!
Smoked cheese cookie has been captured by the marzipan cookies. Now's your moment, golden cheese cookie. Quickly!
How do you like it? It's a function I added a while back. Just in case I got a bit too heated during one of my many bets.
Mozzarella cookie! All along, this was your plan.
Aww, you know me. I figured that without shaking things up a bit, you'd just end up as another dull tyrant. Anyway, you've managed to provide some top-class entertainment. Thank you.
I'll destroy you all!
Smoked cheese cookie. My soul jam. I'll retrieve what's mine.
Have I kept my friends safe?
Cheesebirds, escort her radiance and fly as far back as you can.
Understood, Chirp. Grab Her Majesty and fly up, Chirp!
Until the Soul Gem awakens to its rightful owner, you must protect Her Majesty. Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence! Slumber.
Behold! I have delivered victory! Finally, you're here.
I'll turn you into ash! Hardly a challenge.
Then are we going to wake back up from our slumber?
I'll turn you into I'll turn you into ash!
Sweet slumber.
I'll turn you into ash!
The Golden City is disappearing.
Sleep well, Mom.
Have I kept my friends safe?
Yes. As long as I do what I must, we will be able to meet again.
Golden cheese cookie.
Now,
Are you sure you want to come with me, Fettuccine Cookie? I'm planning to remain an inspector.
Welcome, folks. Ready for some giggles? Let the lies spread like wildfire.
I must fulfill my duty.
Enemies? Yeah, I like them crispy.
the brilliance of my dear treasures outshines all.
Some say that sloth is the root of happiness and joy.
I seek penitence.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
The winds of war have guarded us.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my
Sweet
penitence.
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
Have I kept my friends safe?
Why the long face?
turn you into purify!
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
The sweetest victory. Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence will be mine.
I'll turn you into purify! Ooh, they got toasted nicely.
Good job, everyone!
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
I have fulfilled my duty.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my
I'll
penitence will
turn
be
you into
mine.
ash!
This
Purify!
is my penitence. Sweet slumber.
Ooh, they got toasted nicely.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence.
The winds of war have guarded us.
Purify!
Sweet slumber!
The winds of war have guarded us.
Inconceivable!
Must protect.
Sweet slumber!
This is my penitence! This is my penitence! This is my penitence!
Purify! I'll turn you into ash!
This is my penitence!
I'll turn you into ash!
You didn't think we'd lose, right?
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence!
What a relief.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence!
What a joyous moment.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence!
The sweetest victory.
Sweet
I'll turn you into ash! Purify!
This is my penitence!
Will be mine.
Hardly a challenge.
See how powerful magic can be?
Stay with me in joy without measure.
I can transform just like that! Whoa! Time to frolic! Let's go for a stroll around the town square, little one. It felt so warm and refreshing. I feel so happy.
Blank ship! I'll show you the strength of a Yeti!
Will be easy.
Sweet
So, where are the spoils? Time to knock some sense into you.
Sweet
All will be mine! All will be mine! The Radiant Queen always wins.